Well, hey, check it out, man. We got the brand new DHP Choppers t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
4-man Choppers, man, you know what I'm saying? It's a 3-bar rim. We celebrating 3 years, you know what I'm saying? Chopping it up right here on Donnie Houston Podcast.
That's what's
A lot of
up.
y'all be asking me, man, hey, man, how can I support you? And I say, hey, man, just watch the show. And they say, man, how can I really support you? Hey, man, get a t-shirt right now, DonnieHoustonWorld.com, you know what I'm saying? Black, smoke, gray, white. We got the hats, you know what I'm saying? All that. Subscribe to the Donnie Houston Podcast, man.
And over here with Paul and Cam, they it's like being rocking with Cam and Paul. It helped my writing skills a little bit. Over here, I'm straight on some D-boy shit, on some street shit. Over here, I'm on some creative shit. So I brought my street essence to them, and they brought their creativity to me, and it was live because we was ringing bells too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Water Boys, man. Shout out to Paul Wall and Chamillionaire, Lou Hawk rest in heaven. You know what I mean? Shout out to Young Ro, straight up.
While I was doing Color Changin Click, man, talk about you remember you got any like favorite times when you was like on the road with all them and everything?
Yeah, okay. In the song Riding Dirty, Cam say, twins stay twisting like hit this dro. Police get behind us, it's in his throat. One day we was riding and we was dropping off CDs and doing shows, and we all had money on us, but we was at the borderline of Arkansas or something else, but the laws pulled us over, and me and Young Ro was smoking, and Kayla was driving, Chameleon that was in the front seat, and me and Young Ro right here, and it's smoke in the car. Chameleon that do not like smoke around him, he don't like none of that extra shit, and so boom, I already felt like damn, bro don't even do this and we smoking, but the laws got behind us. So Cam was like, dog, you know what I'm saying? And but I had pulled Wild Out Magic and I spit in my hand, put the cigar out and put it right here. So when the law, when we let down the window, I'm talking to the police. You know what I'm saying? When he asking us questions, I don't talk to police, but he asking questions that, you know, where y'all getting the money from? They took us out to call it, but when we pulled off, I spit it out and showed Cam. You know what I mean? And he was like, dog, how'd you do that? You know, but it was different times on the road where it shocked me, the people that acknowledged us. You know what I mean? Killer Mike, Lil Jon, the Like a Pimp video shoot with David Banner. These people respected Paul and Cam, and I was grateful to be a part of what they were doing, because they had the Get Your Mind Correct album, so I can't say it was solely my presence that had us there. It was them, and they included me. But one of the craziest things is when Lou Hawk came out of the hotel room and he grabbed a fire extinguisher, and Paul was walking to his room, and Lou Hawk had spot checked to see where he was at, and he was like, meet me. And then when Paul came, Lou Hawk sprayed his ass with the fire extinguisher. Paul was hot. He had the fire, the stuff all over. But we had a bunch of good times, man, for real. Yeah. Cam, super businessman. He paid us every show. He definitely a businessman. He gonna give you the game for free 99, but you gotta pay attention. Yeah.
Man, you talked about Paid in Full. I didn't know you got signed to Paid in Full. How did that whole thing happen?
Yeah. But the Paid in Full thing happened. Paul and Cam was with Paid in Full. They was working on the Get Your Mind Correct album, and it was inevitable that I came over, because a Water Boys album was destined to be made, and so that's when Hatter signed me, and I done my Grown Man Style album. But the Water Boys album never got completed. It was some discrepancies or whatever, disagreements. So that's when Paul and Cam, they done their thing, and then I got with Cam on the Army CD, the military movement, and Paul went over to Swisher House. But Mad Hatter, cool people. I learned a lot from Mad Hatter. I learned a lot from the big homie Cat, being on the road. He told us how to move. Cat still is, he still travel with Paul on the shows, Big Cat, Myra. But I learned a lot from Mad Hatter, and it was one of my childhood dreams, because we actually started off looping beats from 97.9. So for us to be with one of the biggest names at 97.9, it was beyond a dream, you know what I mean? And we learned a lot about business. We learned, for one small thing that I suggest every artist do, Mad Hatter and Cat, when they listen to a mix, they would put it in a car and turn down all the bass. and turn it down low. If you can still hear your vocals clear, that means that the song is mixed right. So I learned a bunch of things about recording over there. And my album was produced by Dre Tobin. You know what I'm saying? One of the hottest producers in Houston. He's up there in Cali now, but I learned a lot the business from him. I learned a lot of production business from him. But as far as me dealing with distributors, distributing, shipping, packaging, using my funds to press and hit stores myself, I learned it from Ray Face and Chamillionaire. Yeah, yeah, we was whipping it and rock for rocking it.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it is.
Donnie Houston.